Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you the highly requested video on how I do my new NYX brows. So what I'm doing is taking the NYX gel and I'm applying it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. duo brush and I'm just going to dip the brush in there and I'm going to work that on my brows. Okay, now we're going to take as little product as we can and line directly under the brows, making the beginning of that line the lightest and working it to the darkest, as you can see towards the end of the brow. Now I'm going to go at the top of my brow and do the same thing, also creating an arch and connecting it to the tail end of my brow. Now with a little bit more product, I'm going to fill in that gap you saw in between. Now, after I fill that in, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to just take a little bit of product and I'm going to fill that in more, just so I can have a little product left on the brush, and I'm going to make my lines for the beginning of my brow. This is so I can achieve that gradient effect. Now, every time you see me dip my brush, I take the excess, work it in the back of the brow because that's where you want the most definition, and then I sweep to the front, getting that nice gradient effect like I mentioned before. This brow takes a lot of practice. Using any gel to liquid products on your brow is definitely something that's a little bit on the more harder side, a little bit like expert, but I promise you with a few tries you would definitely get it. Now here I'm doing the same thing. I'm lining the bottom of my brow all the way down to my tail, making sure the beginning of my brow is not with too much product on there. I'm going back in and I'm going to do the line over again, and then I'm going to go on top and fix the top line, making my arch, connecting all the way down to my tail, and I'm going to fill that all in. Like I said, when you go back in, always put the excess on the end of your brows, and then you start creating the lines for the front of your brows. You don't really want that boxy shape, and honestly, I've been doing my eyebrows like this for a while and I still messed up. I still had that boxy look on the right, or I don't know if that's your left, but that brow looked a little bit more boxy than gradient, but hey, we all make mistakes. So I think with a lot of practice, you will definitely get it. So don't forget to just rewind this video if you need a little bit more help, but I hope I can help you guys and explain the best that I could. And there is our best friend, concealer, and she's here to clean up all the mistakes that you made with your shaky hands or whatever it was to make these lines not perfectly straight.